You may think you know everything there is to know about the Jedi Order, but do you want to find out about its origins and how it came about? In today's review, I'm covering the first part of the Legends comic book, The Dawn of the Jedi. Stick around and find out if it's worth your time, or if this legend should be forever erased from the Holocron records. Where should I start reading? What is canon versus legends? When does the story begin? The answers to these questions is right here on Star Wars Timeline. Dawn of the Jedi: The Force Storm is the first 5-part miniseries launched on February 15, 2012. It's written by John Ostrander and penciled by Duursema, with colorist Wes Dzioba. It's the creative team behind the critically acclaimed Star Wars Legacy series. It's a Legends comic book, and the story takes place roughly 26,000 years before Battle of Yavin or before Episode 4. Force Storm is set in the pre-Republic era and focuses on the earliest days of the predecessors to the modern Jedi, before the polarization of the light and the dark side of the Force. It begins when the Commander Tolkar of the Infinite Empire of the Rokata sends his minion, the Force Hounds called Zesh, to locate a Force-strong planet in the deep core. Zesh commands his master's warship Devourer to Tython, a world where massive ancient pyramid ships called Yothar brought Force-sensitive beings from all around the galaxy to study the nature of the Force, and where a group of ancient warrior philosophers and mystics called Daibendu formed the first Jedi Order, the predecessor to modern Jedi. On Tython, 3 young journeyman Jedi, Shai Koda, Seknos Roth, and Tasha Ror, receive a vision of Zesh, a vision also shared by a mad Jedi called Dagon Locke, who has been exiled to one of the twin moons called Bogan for his transgressions and falling out of the balance. The 3 friends answer the call to their vision and locate the crash site of the alien ship deep in the jungles of Tython, where they confront Zesh. His dark side alignment, along with the death of many Force-sensitive slaves aboard the crashed ship, destabilize Tython and cause a ferocious Force storm. After the battle, the journeyman friends pursue their foe into the rift, and along with the help of the Jedi Temple Masters Akar Kesh and Quan Yang, they are able to subdue him and counter the storm, restoring balance to the planet. In the end, Zesh is exiled to the Bogan prison moon to find his inner balance. As a huge fan of legacy comic books from Dark Horse, which I'll discuss in another video, I was both very excited and cautious at the same time. I'm usually concerned when any franchise tries to go back, explain its origins, or flesh out details which I feel are better left unspoken. In many cases, too much explaining diminishes the mystery of the lore, and it overrides your own interpretation of characters or events. However, The Force Storm tells a compelling origin story, using the familiar good versus evil concepts while adding fantastic new lore to the Jedi Order. It relies on striking visual symbols like the pyramid ships of unknown origins to craft beautiful mythology that adds a lot more mysticism to the franchise. Duursema is a legend in the comic book community, and her work needs no introduction. I've seen very few comic book artists whose distinct characters jump from the pages. Her detailed backgrounds, unparalleled action, and unique character designs with beautiful outfits are instantly recognizable. John Ostrander's crisp writing style helps elevate the action and story beats above and beyond. His characters are complex and grounded with emotional and moral struggles, and his story implementation of the hero's journey work to perfection. In a way, the short series felt like a first chapter in a sweeping new direction the Dark Horse comic books were trying to take before the franchise was sold to Disney. I would have enjoyed to see what happened, but because the story takes place before the High Republic and even way before the Knights of the Old Republic, there's still a chance we'll see the story come back in some capacity. For now, I will not put out a score for The Dawn of the Jedi because there are 2 more story arcs I need to cover in this series. Suffice it to say, I'm a fan, and I would highly recommend for any Star Wars fan to read these. As always, thank you so much for your time and watching the first part of my Dawn of the Jedi review. I hope you enjoyed this video and will consider supporting my channel by subscribing and leaving your comments in the section below. If you read this book, I'd love to discuss it with you. As always, stay tuned for more cool comic book and book reviews, and may the Force be with you.